Hello. Today, first quiz question number 1. What is the name of this green? You got 5 more seconds to guess the name of this green. That's right. Most of you got it right. Kale. We're juicing kale today. And Kale is the heavyweight champion as per most circles, health circles. Kale is the #1 heavyweight champion. Why is that? Okay, there goes George. He's just giving me a hard time against it. Well, the nutrients, the quantity of the nutrients that are in this, it's unbelievable. You know, how much A, C, and K, and the minerals, the nutrients are high quantity. So like, let's say vitamin A, oh my God. You know how much vitamin A? I got about 6 days worth of vitamin A if I drink this, although I do this. I get my vitamin A every day. It's not cumulative. I don't care what it is. Now, here's the thing. There are other vegetables, let's say spinach, that may have a better amino acid profile, slightly better, or slightly better all around wide spectrum of nutrients. But the quantity of the nutrients you can't match. There's more vitamin A, C, K, and minerals in kale per weight, per ounce than there is in spinach. So I'm going to put this baby right on top as the heavyweight champion myself. Yeah. Oh, that's enough. So that's enough with the kale now. So now again, I'm going to stress the washing. You're going to wash this. Wash all the pesticides and herbicides off your vegetable. So a lot of people, they wash their vegetables to get the sand off, the sand and dirt, and the feces and urine from poor handling. But I tell you, the worst thing is the pesticide. Well, not really. If you got E. coli, you want to get that off. This does not generate, any vegetables or fruits do not generate E. coli. E. coli is going to be from human or animal excrements. So sometimes you get a vegetable gets a bad rap, like carrots or something. They get a bad rap. Carrots do not have E. coli. It's the poor handling. You see? Do you see? I know, most of you know that. But anyway, these videos I'm making here are for beginners, so they can get an idea and watch to see how this is done. Wow, we're getting a lot of pulp here. So I'm going to stick this pulp through again. We're going to stick it through again. Yeah, so that's why I decided, you know what? I'm going to do a series on juicing greens. And I'm going to juice them using the same base, which is the 4 apples and the cucumber. So you get an idea. Once you have down how to make the base, then you're going to move on to, you'll be moving on to more designer juices and smoothies. Okay, so let's put this through again and see if we get any more juice out of this. Yeah, a lot more juice coming out. a lot more juice. So that's why with this machine, I do send my greens through 3 times. Okay? Now if you watch all these movies in this series, I'm always talking about the same stuff. About the pesticides. Because somebody might just watch one video, you know, the video on how to juice kale. And at least they'll get a good idea of some of the tricks that a beginner can begin to incorporate in their juicing. Now, centrifugal juicer, we would have been done already. That's why I make the distinction between a masticating juicer and a centrifugal juicer, which most people go out and buy. At least in beginners, they're going to go out and get themselves a centrifugal juicer, which are the popular ones out there. The ones, they have a blade that spins very fast. This is a slow yaw spin. They have their different pros and cons, these juices. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but other videos I have gotten into it. So that's 2 times through. I'm going to put these greens through one more time. Now, let's see if we're going to get any more juice. And we're not getting much more out of the 3rd time through. So, kale, I'm getting some. And kale is good for 2 times through in this machine. A little messy working it this way. I will bring up the fact that a centrifugal juice is good for a beginner, not the masticating, for one reason: it's quicker. And when people start this lifestyle, they're still caught up in the pathological lifestyle, which is subservient to the system that's getting you sick in the first place. That's why you're unhealthy, because it's all the big con job. All the processed foods, all this, the McDonald's, all this, all a big con job. It's all about money, okay? Now when you want to start, make a change in your life, it's going to have to be, you're going to have to turn around and give up your addictions. Oh, well, if you don't want to give up your addictions, don't give them up. Right? There's a lot of addictions I haven't given up yet. Now, let's take the skin off this baby. Because this skin is poison. And I know it's delicious, and it's got a lot of minerals and vitamins in it, but it's poison because this is a conventional cucumber. Now, if you got yourself organic cucumbers, you send that whole baby through, because you want to get those nutrients from the skin. Let's see, now I'm getting cucumbers here on my budget, 3 and 4 for $1. And if I went out and bought, I don't know, I saw organic cucumbers $1 a piece. But see, if I did that, I wouldn't have enough money to wash my clothes, to put gas in my car, to do other things. So, that I have a car, I gotta wash my clothes, I need toilet paper, and you know. So I do the best I can in washing my conventional vegetables. Like these apples, I wash with soap and water, and I rinse them real good. Cucumber too, I wash with soap and water so that I don't get it on the poisons, pesticides, and herbicides on my hand while I'm peeling that baby, because then I transport them right on there, and I don't want pesticides and herbicides in my body. Bad enough I'm gonna get them like in these the GMO stuff, this is probably GMO. I don't think the apples are. The apples are not GMO, definitely. If it's GMO, it's going to be a 5-digit number to start with an 8. And these apples did not have that. Cucumbers did not come with any numbers on them. It's tricky business. It's a tricky business. It's a business of fool the consumer, like everything else. Fool the consumer. Oh, don't do the apples yet. Let's put the cucumber in there first. Yeah, they gotta fool the consumer. Because if the consumer only knew what they were eating, the poison and that they were ingesting, the consumer would give more trouble to the industry and to the FDA and to the USDA. There'd be less corruption if the consumer only educated himself. Especially the GMOs. You have no idea what... Even the people that know have no idea. Nobody has no idea how really detrimental GMO is. I mean, you're going against God's nature. You're playing God. You're taking God's creation and you're turning it into your own, for your own good to make profit and money. And they don't care who they hurt. Trust me. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about your children, your pets, your grandmother. They don't care. All they care is in one thing. Profits. Money for the shareholders. Because if they can't produce to the shareholders, you know what's going to happen. So, what comes first? They're monsters. And the corporations actually... they've made gods out of the corporations. Like the Egyptian Baal. They're serving Baal. They're not serving God. They're not serving the people. Because that's why we have to band together, teach each other, learn how to make our own way, and opt out of the madness, opt out of the psychopathic system that they have created for us. God creates paradise and man creates psychopaths. But you know, there's a lot of good people out there, a lot of good humans. The humans, by true nature, are good. But they've been corrupted and perverted. Read the Bible. It says all about it. The idolatry. Yeah. Read Hosea. Read the whole Bible, actually. That's where that's information, that's knowledge. Bible is knowledge. Okay, enough of my preaching. The apples, boy, this is going to be a long video. Keep your mouth shut. Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut. Again, for the beginner, at least in this masticating juicer, you've got to use hard apples. Hard apples. Crisp apples. They have more fiber, and they go through the mechanism nice and easy. The fiber brings it on through to the anus, where it comes out this end here. But a soft apple's going to clog up in there just like the avocado. You can't juice avocados. I mean, you can. There's a way to juice them by blending them. and then putting them through a sack and squeezing out the watered down. It's ridiculous. So what I do is I take this juice, throw it in the blender, slice this up, throw that in the blender, and that's how you have it as a smoothie. You have your avocados as a smoothie. And we're just about down now. We're down to the end here. Okay? So you get a lot of pulp and you get a lot of juice. This recipe is for over 1 quart of juice you got. So it's a good lunch, good breakfast, good anything. And it's highly nutritious. Mega. You got a lot of foam here. And mix these back and forth a while. Get the apples in with the greens. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Is this a strong one? Let's give this a taste test. Oh my God, that's some strong. So, like I always say, go out, get yourself a juicer, get into it, get out of that other garbage, that other pathological nonsense, find yourself in the doctor's office, buying prescriptions. No, you don't want to do that. Fight them by getting healthy, man. Yeah.